Have you ever wondered why your food plot pulls in bucks, but they just never seem to stay on your property? Well, I'm here to tell you it's not bad luck or anything in that nature. And today we are uncovering the real reason food plots fail to hold mature bucks on your property, and more importantly, how to fix it. In this video, we're breaking down 3 critical things. Why your food plot is not holding mature bucks on your property, what signs to look for in order to know whether your property is providing the core needs for a buck, and what actually keeps a mature buck on your property all season long. Now, there is one key factor that mature bucks care about way more than food, and if your property doesn't have it, they're gone. But we'll get back to that later in the video. First, let's talk about why your food plot's not holding mature bucks on your property, even when they look perfect. A few seasons back, we had a wide 10-point buck, showed up twice, hitting one of our food plots, and then he just vanished. It took us a while to realize that the food plot wasn't the problem, but that a food plot alone cannot hold a buck like that. I like the way that Dr. Craig Harper puts it in his book that I've been reading. It's his book on food plots. You should go check it out. Wildlife food plots and early successional plants. And you should go check him out on YouTube. Basically, what he says in this book is that your food plot should supplement, not replace, habitat management technique. Now, understand, I'm not saying that food plots aren't important or anything like that. Absolutely, they are. And you can use them to your strategical advantage. But essentially what this book says is that they're just one chapter in a bigger book. So there's other factors to habitat management that mature bucks care about more than just food plots specifically. But you can use food plots with your other habitat techniques like cover, bedding, and other things that we'll get into later videos. Sorry, I'm getting on a tangent right now. But the reason you'll get results by combining them instead of just using just food plots is because instead of just providing one need, you'll provide all of their needs on just your property. But anyways, let's get back to the video. When we first got our property, we thought we had everything we needed. We had wide open fields, plenty of room for food plots, and we were super hyped for the hunting season. But when the hunting season came around, it was kind of just a failure. No consistent tracks, rubs, and when we would get daylight pics, it was very inconsistent. We would just get like one, and then they would just never show back up. And we kept asking ourselves, what was wrong? Something was off. But with that being said, a few signs we noticed was quite simply no signs of bucks. Like no rubs, no tracks, no trail cam pics, or daylight trail cam pics. Now, what actually holds mature bucks in your property? Well, mature bucks need more than just a food plot. They need basically just a complete neighborhood, such as bedding, natural browse in the woods, soft edges and transition zones, water and escape routes. Basically, if your property offers the deer everything they need without them having to leave, that's when they take up residence rather than just passing through your property and treating it like a drive-through kind of. A mature buck doesn't live on a property. They just live in a core area because they don't see the way we do where we see like segmented properties. They just see land and they're like, this is my core area. So your goal is to make your property or most of your property that core area by providing the safest, most consistent habitat around. Now that brings me back to the point I had in the beginning, which is the key factor that bucks care about way more than food is security. Bucks need thick and undisturbed bedding and cover so they can feel safe moving around your property during the day. And if they don't feel hidden, they'll usually bed somewhere else off of your property. And if they have security, they'll feel comfortable moving around during the day. And in reality, that's what you're going to want, because if they go on your neighbor's food plot or property at night, who cares, because your neighbor can't hunt them at night. So what matters is, are they on your property during the day? But at the end of the day, food plots can play a big role, but they are just one piece to the puzzle. Now, if you ever had a food plot that didn't work or one that did really well, put down in the comments, tell me your story, because we all learn from experiences, so I'd love to hear your stories. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. That ends the video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this type of content, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And with that being said, see you in the next video.